coming to the area where we gather our traditional foods. And we got our gear, got the knife, our bag. We're going to go out here and get all the recipes that we need. Alright, so again, here's our big unzi. We already gave an offering. You always give an offering before you take. And when you gather, you don't cut way down by the roots. You cut up around here so it can grow back. So I'm going to start gathering some for our recipe now. A little, not like that, put it in the bag. Oh, here's Bobby using his technique now, gathering some. That's a clean cut, boy. That's what happens when you got a nice, clean, sharp knife. Alright, so we're going to add a little bit of sage to some of our indigenous food here. More of a flavoring thing, more of a medicine that we utilize. But we're just going to use just a little tiny bit, give a little flavor to our chicken here. So we already gave our offering in a good way. We're going to take a little bit. Remember, we don't take more than we need. Manahu, I'm Sage Romero with AkaMya Cooks.
Rob Piper Jr.
And we're preparing a dish. This is a first time experience for us, trying to do healthy choices utilizing indigenous foods from our areas here. We've got things like our sage, made some of that. Got some pine nut. Also got a little bit of watercress and been working with it and getting it all ready. And Bobby, of course, is an excellent cook. Our dish today is written on the board there. We're going to have sage and cress stuffed chicken. With the side, a Quinoa cress salad with pignons. And there'll be a pignon, pine nut side dip along with that. And I already did the prep for the chicken because it has to be marinated overnight. We did that. And here it is right here. Alright. And we'll let that part of the video play now so you can hear how that goes now. First take the chicken now, yeah. Take a chicken and then take the fork and then stab it on both sides now. Just like that right now. Both sides and you flip it around. Yeah. More or less the cut of the blue fly. We'll take 1 tablespoon of sage, which was already grounded. A tablespoon of watercress. It's already crushed pine nuts, traditional style. Put that in here. Boom. And I'm going to whisk it up. That's the mix that we're going to use. Alright, I'm going to whisk it up nice and easy.
Enhance the track. Which one your first games?
Can you change his name?
Make her seem light, baby. Turn it into a
And put this in the fridge overnight. So you see how that chicken was prepped there right now? So what we're going to do is we're going to take it and put it in the pan here so we can put it in the oven. First, I have a little oven, but it works perfectly for everything. I'm going to preheat this baby up to 400 and get that going.
And that'll work with like a regular stove oven?
This works just like a regular stove oven. If you got a regular stove oven at home, just utilize that. Alright, Bobby, so you got your hands nice and clean in it. Always remember, keep your hands nice and clean. Okay, so we're going to have Bobby do the master work here with the hands here. And go ahead, Bob, take it out of the marinade and kind of use the brush to wipe off the excess. Alright, so Bob, go ahead and wrap that around the chicken. Chicken time, bacon wrap time, bacon wrap chicken time. So Bob's making this little cross form on there. Sometimes you stuff, but since we already got the herbs and everything on there, it's good to go. We don't need to stuff it. And put it in the pan. We got the pan right here. 1 and 2. So there's our chickens with the herbs upon it. And the bacon wrap, boy. Just put it in the oven now and let it cook for about 45 minutes in there. So while that's cooking, we're going to get ready for the quinoa. So we're taking our quinoa here. And of course, got the red chili on deck. Red chili and blue corn, because we're going to be utilizing that in a couple of the recipes. So with this, we're gonna bring it to a nice little boil over here. 2 cups of water. Measure up to 1 cup of the quinoa. All right, so Bobby's gonna take this and he's gonna dice it up nice and good here. So let's
just rock it back and forth like that. Just get a nice little cut going.
So we're gonna go with a healthy choice and utilize olive oil. 1/4 cup. There you go. Use that hand strength.
And then just get your palm and put right in your palm right there, and just nice little size of these little lines.
Look at that, look at that. Woo.
These are my AkaMya to do it.
Ground cumin seed, 2 teaspoons. You need 1 teaspoon salt, 1/2 teaspoon of the cold red chili in there. See right there? And then we got a 1/4 cup of cress.
And just mix it just nice and good. Get all those little spices mixed up.
Our next item we're going to prepare while we're waiting for the chicken to get ready is our pine nut dip sauce. Now this is a technique you could utilize. You could dehydrate your pine nuts. And after you dehydrate them, put them in a masher or use a stone. Grinding stone's a good way, the traditional way. This one I use wooden, that's why it's kind of coarse. Tablespoon of pine nut, make sure it's clean of other stuff. Bam, son!
Right.
And throw it in there.
Throw it in.
We'll throw a teaspoon of chili oil in there. 1/4 teaspoon of honey. Alright, Bob, go ahead and whisk that bad boy up like me.
I used to eat a lot of commodity eggs growing up, so that's kind of like what I would do.
It's just another form of rice. Now, when it comes season, we can actually go gather our own traditional rice because it's very similar to this. And, here comes the olive oil in there. Cumin, salt, and chili. That's this little powder mix here. We've got the watercress already diced.
We'll do it in just small portions just to get it in
Evenly.
That little cement work right here, just like that.
Alright, the timer went off for our chicken, so now here we come now. Boom, son. Alright.
Alright, so we got our chicken done. We put it on the plate, and usually with meats, I believe they said no bigger than your palm, I think. Our side here, just get probably
Fist size, palm.
fist size. Alright, you get your spoon here, nice little spoon, and just drizzle around. Either drizzle it on the chicken or on the rice or on the side if you want fancy. Just give it a nice little stir, just get everything mixed up again. Try to tilt it just a little bit. Drizzle a little bit on the chicken, a little on the rice, a little on the side. Make it look a little French, like what's that little show? Ratatouille? You want to get a little fancy, just get the back of your spoon right here and just, bam, get a little thing going right there.
Alrighty, Numa, that's our dish here, utilizing some of our indigenous plants, foods, watercress throughout, also pine nuts, and the chicken created in a healthy way, and of course the garnish and all that from our pine nuts and dip sauce. Alright, how do you feel about it, Bobby?
Smells pretty good, smells good. Probably gonna taste good, healthy.
So we're gonna bust into this. Thank you for checking it out. We're gonna post a recipe online for you to try this out yourself. And again, blessings to our people out there, and continue eating healthy and making healthy choices. Aho!
Yep.